Welcome back again, everyone. Today we are reviewing the newest cigar from EP Carrillo. This is the E-Stunner, and this size, it's a low firecracker, is called the Corriente 4x46. Check it out. There it is. There is your density of this cigar. Now, this series, E-Stunner, comes in 3 sizes. The Corriente, which we're reviewing today, is 4x46. The Siboney is 5x50, and the Brahman 5.5x54. All the cigars are priced reasonable, $5.50 to $7.20. Let's see. Lizette sent me this nice sheet and tells me all about it. These started shipping in late August, early September. This is the first time EP Carrillo has used a 50-50 split of Dominican and Nicaraguan tobacco. Traditionally, he uses an 80-20 split. The wrapper is grown higher on the plant, which gives it added power, hence the word stunner. The wrapper is Ecuadorian Sumatra, the binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican. And that's where you get your 50-50 split, I feel sure. The inspiration came from Ernie and Lizette, Ernesto's son and daughter. They wanted to add something to the inch line that would be edgy and what have you, and that's why they chose the bull on the label, which is actually under this. The camera may or may not pick it up. I'm going to show you a close-up of it now. Now hopefully you can make that out. When you take the band off and stretch it out, it becomes obvious. That's about it. So we've got a much more powerful blend. So let's see how the E-Stunner Corriente shakes out. Okay, of the 3 sizes, and they sent me one of each, I chose this shorter size because in today's limited time to have a cigar world, it'd be nice to find something that was really good, short, priced right. So let's see how the Corriente is. Now, let's take just a little bit off this cap, shall we? Oh, I mean, an effortless draw, absolutely effortless. Now, this will be a short cigar. How long do you think this will take? I don't think we'll reach an hour, do you? Maybe. All right. Well, right at first, the first thing you're going to notice is you have a tremendous amount of leather. Now there is also a lot of cedar, has a low sweetness to it. Pepper is around a 7, not bad. So that's how you're starting. You have a lot of cedar, has a low sweetness to it, and a ton of leather, a lot of leather. So let's see where we go from here. And it won't take us long, so I need to move diligently, let you know how it is. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm about a ½ inch in, and the flavors have settled down some, so let's get a little more exact. You do have your cedar, has a low sweetness to it. You now have nutmeg, obvious nutmeg there. A ton of leather, oak, dried oak, earth, and the pepper is definitely ticked up to an 8 at least. Now the finish is one of a leathery cream with an absolute ton of black pepper. It is amazing how much lingering pepper there is in this cigar. Right out of the gate, it's medium to full bodied. No doubt about it. This is such a vast departure from the normal EP Carrillos that he's made in recent years. The short runs, the Cardinal series, the New Wave Connecticut. Nothing at all like that. This is definitely a powerhouse cigar for the Carrillos. So let's see where we go from here, but that's where you are within a ½ inch. Well, I'm about 1 inch in, not much further down the road, but there is some richness developing in the leather and the cedar notes. You're getting a little more elevated flavor, richness. It's nice. As you know from watching my reviews, straight leathery cigars and me don't mix. I like other sweeter flavors to counteract the leather. This has it. Also has power and pepper, and those two also are nice to have around. The finish is extremely sweet. It is a leathery cream, but you have more ample sweetness and more than enough. You have plenty of black pepper to linger. So that's where we are, and this transition happened maybe a ¼ inch further down the road or what have you than the previous segment. Very rapid, which you would think that would happen in a very short cigar. So now we're at a nice, sweet, rich flavor. Let's see where we go from here. Well, I'm here at the band, and the flavors are pretty much like we described previously. You do still get the flavors of all the flavors I described before. The wood, of course, you got earth, but that richness, elevated sweetness of the cedar, and also nutmeg. You have nutmeg, you can detect it in there also, but the richness appears to be in the cedar and the leather, and that's what really makes it nice for me. So the cigar is very close to full bodied. I think we could call it full bodied, so we'll go ahead and do that. So it's for you leather lovers with some sweetness, and full bodied and pepper lovers, right up your alley. So be on the lookout. So we've got about 2 inches left. We're right at the midpoint. Well, only about 1.5 inches left, and at this point the cigar is fairly balanced. All the flavors, nothing is overpowering anything else. The leather is in check and is subdued to the point where the other flavors of cedar and, well, not so much nutmeg anymore. Would you believe there's a touch of cinnamon thrown in with the cedar? Still have a little richness to it, nice sweetness to it. The pepper is really not in balance. It's elevated. It's still up around 8 or 8 plus, but the main flavors are balanced. You can still detect the wood. Of course, you can detect the earth, but it's subdued. But everything's nicely in balance. The first cigar of this size I had was the larger size, the Brahman, which was 5.5 by 54. Very similar flavors, so there's not a lot of flavor change from the largest size to the smallest size, so you don't have to worry about that. I had someone comment to me on Facebook that when they saw that I had the Brahman earlier, they wanted to know what I thought of it because they wanted to pull the trigger on the box. I don't know what size, but hopefully this review will help you decide. Very good cigar. Very good full-bodied, nice, cigar. So that's where we are at this point. And as you can see, I've come back several times in a short cigar because it made several changes. I don't know if I'll come back yet or not again, but we're very close to the end. Well, here we are at the end. We made it, so let's wrap it up. The flavors here at the end are very much like they were in the previous segment. You have an abundant, balanced flavor of cedar, touch of cinnamon, a little richness to the cedar, leather, oak, and earth, with an above average amount of black pepper. Pepper lovers, take note. The finish remained one of a leathery cream with an amazing abundance of black pepper, lingering pepper on the finish. I found this cigar to be very good. It's a full-bodied addition to the EP Carrillo's. Nice addition. They're going after the full-bodied market, and I think they've got a good cigar here. The name is a little weird, but who cares? The cigar burned very well. It made numerous changes along the way, and I found it very enjoyable. I like full-bodied cigars, but for a very leathery cigar, which started out very leathery, it evened out and turned into a very good cigar. So I'm giving it a score of 93. Very good cigar. Find it on shelves now. You'll love them. There you have it. The EP Carrillo E Stunner Corriente